Bhraa-Jishnur-Bhojanam Bhoktaa Sahishnur-Jagadaa-dija Anagho Vijayo Jeytaa Vishva-Yoni Punar-Vasu Bhraa-Jishnur-Bhojanam Bhoktaa Bhraa-Jishnur-Bhojanam Bhoktaa Bhraa-Jishnur-Bhojanam Bhoktaa Sahishnur-Jagadaa-dija 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 Anagho Vijayo Jeytaa Anagho Vijayo Jeytaa Anagho Vijayo Jeytaa Vishva-Yoni Punar-Vasu Vishva-Yoni Punar-Vasu Vishva-Yoni Punar-Vasu Bhraa-Jishnur-Bhojanam Bhoktaa Sahishnur-Jagadaa-dija Anagho Vijayo Jeytaa Vishva-Yoni Punar-Vasu. In this Shloka number 16, we have 10 names from 141 to 150. The 141st Nama is Bhraa-Jishnuhu. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Bhraa-Jishnave Namaha. The word bears the meaning effulgent, one who is always shining brightly, radiant, one who radiates goodness at all times. The value we attribute to Bhagavan is that Bhagavan shines as a light. One can never see the light, but can only see an object that gains visibility in the presence of light. Bhagavan too is one whose presence can only be realized through devotion. The 142nd Nama is Bhojanam. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Bhojanaya Namaha. Dictionary gives the meanings meal or dinner. This is a common term that Indians use for food. However, in spirituality, every object of experience is a food. That which you consume through any of the sense organs, eyes, ears, nose, tongue or touch, feeds your mind and body. Taittiriya Upanishad puts it as, he is indeed the rasaha, essence, and in everything you consume God. Hence, he is referred to as Bhojanam. The Nama takes us from the path of enjoyer to thankfulness and humility. Shankaracharya establishes that Bhagavan is both the Prakriti and Purushaha for this and the next Nama. Bhojya Rupataya Prakritir Maya. As that which is consumed, Bhagavan presents himself as Prakriti or Maya. The 143rd Nama is Bhoktaa. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Bhoktre Namaha. This Nama occurs thrice in Vishnu Sahasranama. In this Shloka number 16, in Shloka number 53 and Shloka number 95. Contextually unique interpretations have been given by Acharyas for each occurrence. Continuing from the previous Nama, Shankaracharya expresses his anubhavam as Purusha Rupena Tam Bhunte iti Bhokta. Bhokta means the enjoyer or the experiencer. In the form of Chaitanya Swarupam or as Purushaha, it is Bhagavan who experiences the Prakriti which is consumed. Hence, he is called Bhokta. In terms of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan himself expresses that the water, leaf, flower, fruits, etc. that we offer with devotion is consumed by him. Ashnami is the word that he uses. The shloka goes like this: Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. and because he consumes that which is offered to him, he is called Bhokta. The 144th Nama is Sahishnur. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Sahishnave Namaha. The Nama will occur again in Shloka number 60. There are other similar Namas as well. We will see Sahaha, which is Shloka number 40, and Sarvasahaha, Shloka number 92. The root for this word is Saha, to put up with, forgive, etc. An affix of Vishnu indicates one having a habit of. The value for God in this Nama is that Bhagavan has the core nature to forgive. Sahate also means to conquer. Shankaracharya uses this meaning and expresses his anubhavam as Hiranyakshadhin Sahate Abhibhavati iti Sahishnuhu. One who overpowered or conquered demons like Hiranyaksha. To meditate, we apply the meaning of accepting everything that's happening around is the nature of Atman. I is a patient witness of everything that's happening around. It is the inhibition formed by the Antakarana, Chittam, Manam, Buddhi, Ahankara, which is the cause of the churn that we experience from within. The 145th Nama is Jagadaa-dija. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Jagadaa-dijaya Namaha. Though as a Nama, this one is unique, similar concepts are established with other names such as Bhutadihi, Sarvadihi, Janajanmadihi, etc. The word is formed having three parts. Jagat, the manifested field of experience, the worlds. Adi means the beginning. The pratyaya or the suffix jah means born. The word thus means one who was born at the beginning of the world. A creation is identified as a process with causal, subtle and physical manifestations called Karana, Sukshma and Sthula Avastha. For me to create this video, I first had a purpose, the causal form. Then I visualized how it needs to be expressed. This is the subtle form. And I created this video which you are experiencing, the physical form. This world is created with Lord Vishnu as the base, the causal form, Karana Rupam. The subtle form or Sukshma Avastha is associated with Hiranyagarbha, and the physical form, the Sthula Swarupam, is associated with Virat. And since Lord Vishnu is attributed the causal form, he is called Jagadaa-dija. The 146th Nama is Anagho. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Anaghaya Namaha. This Nama will occur again in Shloka number 89. Agaha means sins or impurities. Anagha thus means one who has no imperfections, on whom no sins or impurities can get attached. Bhagavan remains uncontaminated, aliptaha, hence he is called Anagha. It is an association that creates the experience of papam, which is sins, and punyam, that is good deeds. The soul or the Atma is dissociated witness to everything, but that which provides the base or the ability to experience. Hence, the soul remains uncontaminated. The I in me remains uncontaminated, and the Paramatma remains so as well. Hence, Bhagavan is called Anagha. The 147th Nama is Vijayo. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Vijayaya Namaha. This nama is unique, but there are couple of other names that furthers the concept. Right? Vijitatma in Sloka number 66, Sarva Vijayi in Sloka number 85. Interestingly, Vijay is also a name for Arjuna. In the 10th chapter of Gita, Bhagavan says, among the Pandavas, see me as Arjuna. This could be taken as a direct reference. However, for value, we take the victorious as the meaning for the nama. In continuation of the association to Prakriti and Purusha, the value we attribute to God is one who has won the influence of the Prakriti. Shankaracharya very beautifully expresses this anubhavam as Vijayate Jnana Vairagya Aishwarya Adhibihi Gunaihi Vishwam iti Vijayah. Because God has won over the world through his knowledge, asceticism and divine qualities, he is called Vijayah. The 148th nama is Jeytaa. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Jeytre Namaha. Jeytaa means conqueror, one who is ever successful. Upanishad says Satyameva Jayate. Truth alone trumps. As Bhagavan is seen as Sad, Chit and Ananta Swarupam, in the form of Sad, it is only he who remains victorious. Every other victory one may feel is transient. It is only the truth that eventually remains victorious. One can be a conqueror of ignorance only when one associates themselves with truth. And this is the value that we see on this nama. Shankaracharya gives his anubhavam as Bhagavan continues to be victorious in the world, as in among people or over the demons, as it is due to God that the world flourishes or even exists. The 149th nama is Vishva-Yoni. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Vishva-Yonaye Namaha. Now we have seen this nama in Sloka number 13. Vishwam means the manifested worlds, Yoni is the womb. Given the association between the two is left open, there are two ways that this can be looked at. One, Bhagavan is the cause for the creation of these worlds, as in from whom the world emerged. The other one is for whom the created world is the Yoni. As in the Vishwarupam, the world serves as the Yoni, through which it continues to flourish. For this, one should contemplate on every form of creation that happens or is experienced. It is beautiful to see that the creation is always within the scope of experience represented as Vishwam or the world. Thus, the world becomes the ground for creation, which is the very definition of a womb. From the point of view of meditation, this nama should remind us that whatever we created, be it relationships, organizations, or material objects, they must be seen as projection from the larger concept called world, and we must see it as our responsibility to not only consume but also to nurture them, as in grow and sustain them. Kshetra Paripalana as a Swadharma indicates this aspect of creation. The 150th nama is Punar-Vasu. For the purpose of Pushparchana, we say Om Punar-Vasave Namaha. Punah means again, as in over and over again. Vasati iti Vasuhu is something that we have seen earlier, as in one who dwells is Vasuhu. As the soul, the Chaitanya Amsha, he brings life into the Anatma or the body again and again. Shankaracharya expresses this in his Anubhavam as Punaha Punaha Sharireshu Vasati Kshetrajna Rupenat iti Punar-Vasu. And because in the form of the soul, Bhagavan brings life over and over again by being the soul in the beings, he is called Punar-Vasu. Another attribution of value on this Nama is based on how creation is defined in the Shastra. Even after the Pralaya or dissolution, the world is recreated. As in, after the end of the world, Bhagavan again creates all the lokas. And because of this cyclical nature of creation, Bhagavan is called Punar-Vasu. A third attribution is Bhagavan comes as incarnation to save dharma again and again, as established in Bhagavad Gita in the famous shloka Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya. Hence, Bhagavan is called Punar-Vasu.